Today we're doing the best fried chicken in Los Angeles. I'm taking you to 4 amazing fried chicken spots, starting here with possibly the spiciest, Howlin Rays hot fried chicken. Howlin Rays in LA, super popular.
How are you with spice?
Okay to not great.
Okay, because I'm looking at this menu and I'm thinking maybe we don't try and be heroes here, because we do have more chicken to eat today.
I thought we'll do the sandwich, medium, do the wings hot, maybe some fried pickles and banana pudding to help turn the volume down on the heat.
That sounds perfect to me.
Awesome.
Bring you some gloves too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the
So
hot
these are the
wings.
hot wings.
It's
Got
gonna
it.
be medium, breast pudding.
Oh,
Awesome.
cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
This is specifically Nashville hot fried chicken. I got so much to talk about, but before, let's dig right in. Starting
Okay.
off with the sandwiches. All right, bite in, buddy.
One of these American steroid chickens that are like dinosaurs.
Oh, man. I know hot and howling's in the title,
Uh-huh.
and people love to, like, you know, be the tough guys, be blokes, as you guys like to call it, with being too spicy. When the spice isn't out of control and just adds it a flavor, I'm in heaven right now, man. That's fantastic. This whole chain was founded by Johnny and Amanda in 2014. Johnny started working in the food industry and also worked with Gordon Ramsay and Thomas Keller, right? While in Tennessee, Johnny tried Nashville hot chicken, and it was love at first bite. After that, him and his partner just went all over Nashville, perfecting the recipe, and eventually launching their own truck.
I will say there's like some misconceptions, I think, about British people and spice, which I would like to dispel while
Do
I
it.
have the opportunity.
Do it.
British people do like spice. There's a reason why like Indian food has taken off so much in the
Yeah.
UK.
Yep.
We can handle a bit of heat.
We think Brits can't handle heat because your native food is so flavorless.
Sure. This is great though. This particular like medium level for me is perfect because you get a lot of that warmth, but like not in an unpleasant way at all. The chicken itself is still super juicy as well.
Yeah.
It's like a thick piece of chicken breast.
Yeah. The crispiness of the skin and the way they lock in the juices comes from their technique of doing the dry, the wet, the dry for the batter, going back and forth a couple times before they drop it in there. So it really locks in the flavor and gives it that extra crispy skin. Right?
It's got a real crunch to it.
Yeah. The crust on that is probably thicker than the other places we're going to be going to today. And thicker crust doesn't mean more flavor. I'm not saying that. It's just it is thicker, which has a crispier taste to it, which I like, and also is flavored perfectly.
So this was medium.
Yeah.
We do have
Wings
hot.
are hot. And I want to point out something too. That the wings that they have here, I thought I was getting like the little chicken wings.
We get a full wing.
They got a full wing.
I mean, that is the
What are you
chicken
doing right
wings.
now?
Huh?
Are you getting ready for surgery? What's going on here?
I'm gloving up.
For what? It's the hot. It's the next one up.
I am playing it very cautiously here, Joe.
Okay, while you're struggling with the gloves, in fact, this is hot. So this is the next level
Yes. And also, yeah, like, so you get the drum and the flat attached. That's kind of wild.
up. Yo. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Oh man, that's got some heat.
For me, I've hit heat limit.
Yeah.
Here's what I mean by that. This is hot. From this point forward, for me, I could maybe muscle the strength to do more, but I wouldn't be enjoying my meal.
It's got like an
It's
addictive quality.
delicious.
There's something about it
It's
that makes
so
you want to
good.
go back, right?
I wouldn't get the hot for a meal, personally.
No, for
Sick-
me the medium was like perfect.
So
for
get the
me.
medium
Yeah.
perfect. Maybe get like the wings of something hotter to kind of show off at the table. Again, bloke mode. This chicken's fantastic, dude. One of the claims to fame is they have chicken that is incredibly spicy. So spicy, in fact, for the 2 spiciest of the flavors, you have to sign a waiver. Look at that. Which I want to point out we have not signed. So they brought us the spiciest,
Oh, bro. No.
Howling Plus. I'm not touching.
So this one isn't even on the menu. This
Yeah,
is like
this-
a secret menu
That's right.
level of heat.
I want you to just like, can you just like show a differentiation?
Oh my God.
I mean, this chicken's
Look at the
it's
colour.
closer to black than it is red.
She said that one is more like an oil-based sauce,
Yeah.
which I guess just is going to coat your mouth. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. One of the things the head chef pointed out to us, and this is so true, you see a lot of people when they're dealing with spice, like drinking milk or drinking things.
Yes.
The problem with that is that all that does is kind of like wash out of your mouth and into your body. Doesn't like neutralize it very well. So he recommended getting things that are thicker, like the macaroni salad and this, the banana pudding.
We gotta bang on that. That makes more sense. I think if you're just like chugging milk, it's not going to be achieving much.
Yeah.
But if you leave this in your mouth to kind of like soak things up.
Yeah, I want another bite. Like, yeah, coats it. This is so good. Yep,
It really tasty.
I could kill that.
Yeah. And that did help.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much reset now.
Oh, great. All right, my man. This was great, but I got a couple not screamingly spicy chicken spots to take you to. You ready for more?
Yeah, can we go via like a Baskin Robbins or something?
Sure.
Sounds great.
All right, we are on our way to the next location, Honey's Kettle Chicken. How you holding up, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad. I had a moment with the hot chicken there. That was definitely at the higher end of my spice tolerance.
Sure.
But we've leveled out now. I'm all good and ready to eat more chicken.
So that was a Nashville hot chicken place. This next place we're going to is a bit of a New Orleans style fried chicken place. LA does not have a long, storied history with fried chicken. It's newer to the area comparatively. But as you've noticed, LA is a melting pot of so many cultures and therefore culinary flavors and styles. So each place is doing fried chicken their own way, which pretty much to me is the LA way. All right, next stop, we're in Culver City at Honey's Kettle Fried Chicken. Started at Nashville style, now we're doing more of a Southern New Orleans style fried chicken. Dude, we're getting a couple 2 pieces. I wanna get some hot cakes. They're doing the fried chicken a little bit differently here, as the Kettle on the logo insists. It's a kettle style way of frying chicken.
So not like a kettle that we would use to make tea in the UK?
I don't believe so.
Different.
I understand it as this giant vat of boiling oil. But first, I want to order that chicken, buddy, because I'm starving.
Let's eat.
All right.
It's kind of warm in here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't know if this is good jumper weather.
No, I wasn't planning. We're in December, you know. I thought LA might be cold. Yeah, that's way better.
You know, I didn't sign off on that.
Do you not? You like it?
It is terrifying. So I got to look at this the whole rest of the day now?
Yeah, if that's all right with you.
No, it's not. The jumper could go back on. Are you kidding me?
Gosh.
Okay.
This looks ridiculous.
Right?
We diving straight in?
Dive in.
Dive. Oh no.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay.
Have you ever had fried chicken that crispy before?
No. Or that tender? No.
No.
That's
That's what I
fantastic.
have.
That's like next level.
It's like pork crackling on the outside.
Right? No, that's a good reference for the UK. So it's wet battered with filtered water. I say that's part of the reason they get the perfect consistency. He marinates it in a secret blend of spices for 24 hours. The kettle style traditionally is a giant, I guess, kettle that is filled with oil but heated from the bottom. So when the chicken is put in there, it sinks right to the bottom. That's where the heat is, and almost like flash crisps it. Yeah,
I guess because you're not doing that dry breading, like you say, you don't end up with that quite thick layer that does tend to soak up the oil as it cooks. This really is just like that shatter crisp shell on the outside. It's
so good.
so juicy on the
So good.
inside. Wow.
So obviously, they know fried chicken here.
I think because it's quite a thin layer of batter on the outside, it doesn't taste too oily.
No.
It's just that like beautiful,
Perfect.
seasoned crunch, and then just very juicy chicken inside.
The owner, Vincent, who we met on the way in here, he's been in the game for almost 50 years. They estimate they sell about 50,000 pieces of chicken a week. 50,000? Bro.
A lot of chicken
Yeah,
pieces.
yeah, and I'm not surprised. This stuff is really good.
Even the biscuit's good.
Oh, it's incredible.
I like a place like this where the turnover's high throughout the day. People are coming in, getting their chicken, heading out.
People are coming in like crazy around here.
Busy. You know it's going to be freshly cooked that way. The chicken isn't going to be sat out for too long.
Nope.
This happens with fish and chips in the UK sometimes, where people will cook their fish too far ahead of time,
Ugh.
leave it in the kind of like heat lamp area for
Yuck,
a bit
no
too
way.
long.
Not here.
And then it goes a bit sad and soggy. But at a place like this, you know it's coming out the fryer like a couple of minutes ago
piping
tops.
hot, yeah.
Piping hot, still super crispy. Really, really good.
You see how juicy this is? We've not had chicken this juicy all day.
And to be clear,
Uh-huh.
all of the liquid coming off that is juice rather than grease as
Yeah,
well.
oh yeah. I can't put this down.
It's really good. Can I say also, the biscuits, maybe the best biscuit I've had in America so far.
But
I've
how,
had,
how does it compare to
I've
the
had
UK
hit or miss
biscuit?
biscuits so far. Some of them are just like unbearably dry.
Right.
But these ones are still super moist and flavorful actually.
Everything is A+. Everything is so good.
Super good.
I love this.
But this is, yeah, like in terms of the crispiness, I've never had chicken this crispy in my entire life before.
Right.
The flavors too, juiciness. Yeah, I mean, this is just like pretty much perfectly executed fried chicken.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty close to perfect. You're a chip man. How the chips are?
Really good. Yeah, more like a British chip that I would expect in terms of like the
Yeah.
bit thickness.
No, these are chips, like the thick ones. I think the name of the game here is the biscuit, hot cake, and this is like, it pairs so well with the light, juicy chicken, right?
Yeah, yeah. You want something like a little salty, a little starchy to really like balance that out.
I've heard a rumor that some people consider this the best fried chicken in Los Angeles.
Well, that's for us to decide,
I don't
Joe.
know.
All I can say for now is they've made an excellent case for themselves.
I think I have room for a few more spots. You got room for a little more chicken? Mm-hmm. All right, let's hit the road. Put that jumper back on. Now, I'm not going to go through the history of fried chicken because we did that in our New Orleans episode. Check it out. But I did have many very interesting factoids about fried chicken in there. It's been a few months, and I'm going to quiz you and see if you remembered all that great stuff I told you back in that video. You ready?
It's been a while, okay, yep.
All right, question 1. Which method of cooking chicken did the Scottish bring to the U.S.?
It was frying, right? Scots invented fried chicken.
Correct, frying. Fried chicken episode. How do you like that? We start with the easy ones. Before switching to animal fat, which oil was the chicken originally fried in?
Canola oil.
Close, I think. It was palm oil.
Okay, yeah.
Palm oil.
Palm oil.
All right, and question number 3. For the New Orleans fried chicken episode, I painstakingly put together a tour of 3 fantastic fried chicken places in New Orleans. Can you name all 3?
Oh man.
Plan a trip for us.
Gus's.
Yep.
There was...
Can't believe this. I mean, I take this guy to New Orleans.
Keys Food Mart.
Yes. Okay, yeah, Gus's and Keys. There was one more.
There was a first
and
one.
I'm pretty sure it was our favorites, which is very funny.
Oh man, it was the first one.
Mm-hmm. And it was delicious.
It was...
I didn't forget. Time's up.
Fried chicken. That was
Time's
gumbo.
up. It was picnic.
Well,
Okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Now we're heading to Koreatown for Korean fried chicken spots called Gol Tong.
You're speaking my language. I love Korean fried chicken. Can't wait to see that LA twist on it.
There we go. Well, it's about to get twisty, baby. Woo. We're in Koreatown at Gol Tong Chicken, right here, buddy. All right, some say this is some of the best Korean fried chicken in the whole Los Angeles area, and we're about to find out. You still hungry?
I am still hungry. You said this guy also has quite an interesting story, right?
Absolutely. He was a film director in Korea. He's made a few movies. Got the movie posters on the wall right there.
There you go. And
that's
somehow he's ended up opening a chicken shop.
Made his money in karaoke, then went into film, then jumped to fried chicken.
Karaoke, fried chicken, and movies are 3 of my favorite things.
And they do fruit.
Yeah, I was looking at the menu, and it looks like there's like a fruit salad that comes with the food.
I think the fried chicken and fruit seems like a nice pairing, to be honest.
Yeah. Again, I was saying like sweet heat.
Yeah.
Great combination.
Also,
really
you know, there's a vocal booth back there, so if you want to spit a few verses for your Fierce mixtape, you could do it here, right?
Fire in the booth.
What about that fire chicken? Then do a fire verse.
Drop some fire in
All
the
right, I'm going
booth.
to put it in order. You hungry?
All right, and yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Thank you so very much.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Wow, wow,
Thank
wow.
you so much.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Dude. Oh, we're in trouble.
This is the director's cut. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 different styles of fried chicken here, right?
It's one of the craziest plates of food I've ever seen in my life.
Well, how about we try it before we talk about it?
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Oil. Amazing. And some is the fruit salad in with the chicken.
Dipping sauces too.
It's like a berry flavor, but so spicy.
Have you ever had?
Yeah.
Have you ever
It has
had
like a
fried chicken and fruit in the same mouthful
I
before?
haven't. I don't think I have.
Yeah, I just had some strawberry with fried chicken, which I've never had before, and that was absolutely delicious.
Amazing.
I can't even count. There's like blackberries on here. There's blueberries, strawberries, tomatoes, peppers, avocados, kiwi fruit. I think I'm seeing there.
Pomegranate seeds?
It's just things that I would never think to consume together, but
That's
now they're here. I'm
fantastic.
gonna do it.
This guy's a genius. I mean,
In terms of the chicken itself, how's this stacking up for you?
this is fantastic. This was the wild card coming in today. I do love Korean fried chicken. I've had it before, but never like this. This one over here, this one with the fruit sauce on it.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything like this before, and I absolutely love it.
One thing that really impresses me about Korean fried chicken, especially this Korean fried chicken, is that when it is tossed in that sauce, it still retains that crunch. Because often when you get like a fried thing, you cover it in sauce, it'll just go soggy really fast. But this one, like, you still get the texture difference.
The gentleman that we're seeing go back and forth here, I believe his name is Kil Chae-jeong. My apologies if I pronounced that wrong. Only person who works here.
Wow.
One man show. This is his joint. He's got the sweet, he's got the savory, and he's got the spicy all on one dish. I want to point out they normally have, K-pop blasting, and you see from the TVs here, it's like more of a upbeat vibe. And it turned down the stimulus for us. Understandable for the shooting. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. I love it.
This is just like, to me, so unique. I've had Korean fried chicken before, never in LA, but I've never had a plate of food that looks or tastes quite like this.
Yeah.
With those fruit combinations particularly. You can almost tell that it is just run by this one guy in the way that, like, this is so distinct.
Yes, it has a very personal flair to it.
Right, it feels like this is like very much his personality coming through on the plate. And it's really, really delicious. I think we may have to get the rest of this to go because there is an enormous amount that we have unfortunately not touched.
All right, last spot I want to take you. Can't go today, but I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. All right, my guy, we're in Venice right now. We're stopping our last chicken spot, Willie Mays.
Ooh, I thought that was in New Orleans.
That's right, sir. When we went to New Orleans for our fried chicken episode, was not open, but they have a spot out here in LA, opened in 2022, and some say it is as good as the OG location in New Orleans. And now we're at Willie Mays in Venice, Los Angeles, California.
Not Venice, Italy?
Correct.
Cool.
We came here in a car, not a boat.
Sure, gondola.
This location's been here since 2022, and it is a sister location of the OG restaurant in New Orleans.
I feel like when we were in New Orleans doing chicken, you said that Willie Mays was a contender out there, but we couldn't go.
We could not go because not only were affected by Hurricane Katrina, but rebuilt, and then recently when we were there, suffered a fire, so it closed once again to rebuild once again. But some say it is the best fried chicken in New Orleans. We'll see how good it is here in Los Angeles. I think it's going to be fantastic. The chicken here is wet battered, so because of that, it's going to be nice and crispy on the outside, but oh so juicy on the inside. One thing I love about this place is it said very clearly the ingredients and the spices are a closely held family recipe, and no secrets will be revealed today. If they're sitting on the chicken recipe, you know they got something good.
Yeah, it's worth protecting. It's worth keeping under wraps.
They're also known for the soul food classics, so we might try a few sides. We're definitely getting the chicken.
I kind of miss gumbo from the New Orleans episode, so maybe we get a little gumbo to share.
I'll see if I can whip some from gumbo. Yeah, I do miss gumbo. Isn't gumbo
Good.
great?
So good, yeah.
That's right. You don't have gumbo in the
We do
UK.
not. No, that's one that I've not found yet at all.
Yeah.
So let's get it while we're here.
So another opportunity, buddy. Open a gumbo shop. Willie Mays originated as a bar in 1957, but by the 70s they became a restaurant. They were given the James Beard Award as an American classic in 2005. Jimmy B.
Jimmy B.
The operation is run by Carrie Seton Stewart, who is the great-granddaughter of Willie May.
Cool. Still in the family.
Yes, still in the family. And they noticed out in New Orleans that they're getting a lot of visitors from California.
Yeah, none of these have really originated in LA,
Yeah.
but they may have been perfected in LA.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, please.
Hey, thank you so much.
Looks incredible. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
I think we have a winner.
You haven't even tried it yet.
Looks alone, incredible. We have a lot to talk about, but first,
We diving in?
shall we taste?
We're diving
Where am I
in.
going on this angle?
Baby. Look at the crunch. I bit the wrong part. I got mostly bone. Oh,
I'm so glad we came here. This is amazing. We haven't had skin as crispy as this, but it's also this light. You notice that? Listen to that crunch. I get it. I get why people were flying to New Orleans for this chicken. And I do honestly think it is a stroke of genius to go, why don't we just open it in California on the West Coast?
I mean, looking at the batter, I thought it was going to be quite a thick layer of batter as well.
Yeah,
'cause
same.
The way it's kind of blistered up and you have these puffy layer bits. But it's actually not that thick. It's quite a light, delicate layer of batter, like you say. And it is that, you can tell it's that wet batter again because it's really just sealed in every ounce of juice that was in this chicken. It's all right in there, still tasting amazing. Ah, it's so good.
As mentioned before, the recipe, the spices, the highly guarded secret it said online. Before I'm like, okay, whatever. Now, no. We must protect this recipe at all costs. This is so good. I totally get it. If I came up with this, I'd be like, ain't nobody getting this.
Good. I also want to try some gumbo. I miss
Yeah.
gumbo a lot. Gumbo was one of my favorite things that we actually ate on that whole trip last time we were out.
Yeah,
Does it taste like we're back in New Orleans?
feels like it, right?
It kind of does,
Also, yeah, the vibe in here is very New Orleans. Yeah. I feel that they've done a perfect job of replicating great New Orleans food here in sunny California. Because yes, the chicken is on point, but the gumbo's fantastic. The corn muffins are fantastic.
Yeah.
The sides, all this stuff is really fantastic. I really feel like we could have this exact same meal in New Orleans, but we're in California.
Yeah, I agree. Impressive display of consistency, love and care. It's really, really tasty.
All right, buddy. But if you had to pick your favorites of all the places I've taken you today, what do you think was your favorite fried chicken in Los Angeles?
As always, it's a tough call. You've given me very different like styles of chicken across the board.
Yeah.
It's not like a direct comparison, but I think the one that I personally have enjoyed the most was actually Honey's Kettle.
Oh, really?
I think that kettle style frying for me produced what I think of as kind of like the platonic ideal fried chicken. It was super crispy, unbelievably juicy,
Yeah.
flavorful, but surprisingly light. I also just love the vibe in there. I think the family are doing an amazing job. It's fine margins because this is also great. Gol Tong was also great. They've all been great. Howlin Rays,
Yeah.
also good. If they hadn't tried to assassinate me with spice.
Here's this chicken. Sign this waiver before you eat us. When you die, you can't sue us. That's bold.
For me, fine margins, but I think, yeah, Honey's just edged out.
I think my head is the same place as yours, except I'm going to flip them. I think Willie Mays is the best fried chicken I've had in Los Angeles. Honey's Kettle is a close second. I guess we have the same sentiments, although I felt that this style, this crispiness, and this flavor profile, and the lightness and juiciness of this specific chicken was better than Honey's Kettle. But I mean, they're neck and neck.
I mean, Howling's still great. Would still highly endorse that. If you want the real spice, if you want to push yourself, do that.
I would say
also,
for
Gol Tong was
the
so
most,
fun,
the most
yeah.
probably the most entertaining meal. Get 3 of your friends together and go to Gol Tong.
Yeah. 3 friends, several beers, mountain of fried chicken and fruit.
Yeah. But
It's
okay.
cool though. I feel like I've had a really good overview of the like LA fried chicken scene. You can see those cultural influences have come from all over the US and beyond, and are really kind of like being honed in LA, which I really love. And yeah, I wish like half of these places were available in London.
Never
That'd be
happening,
great.
buddy.
No.
Never happening. All right.
I'll have my sad, soggy KFC.
There's a lot of talk in the manosphere about getting up early and exercising or hopping in a cold plunge to really get your day started. Yet none of them reference having blazing hot chicken to get the blood flowing. That's what we're doing today, buddy. Get ready.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, like cold plunge, supposed to get your heart pumping. I'm sure 2 million Scovilles will do the same thing.